What I mean by Agbero crazy is government of Agberos by Agberos and for Agberos. And that's what we have in Nigeria. You look at the judicial system, the way they conduct themselves, proceedings, you find out that greater number of people in the judicial system are Agberos. They behave like touts, very lawless. Then you go to the National Assembly. Another group, bunch of Agberos. And when I say it, let's take a look at what recently took place, the events, the story of Natasha and Akpabio, the method she was suspended from the National Assembly, the accusations that came from Natasha against the president of the Senate, the story of alleged planned assassination on her life. It's only Agberos that such stories could be associated with. Do we talk about the executive section, executive arm of the government, where you see minister typically behaving as a street or a motor park Agbero in public places? A sitting minister in what they describe as democratically elected government. The minister shouts anyhow. Recently, we are hearing the story of the son of Mr. President linked with abduction saga of NAN's president. I read the story. The man was offered 100 million for one reason or the other, and when he refused, he was abducted, tortured, and it's only Agberos that can do such things. We all know that Agberos are lawless people. So everything we experience here is just like motor park behaviors of Agberos. That is why I said that what we're experiencing in Nigeria is Agbero-cracy and not democracy. That's my own view. Any other person can say it is democracy. I don't know, but what I am seeing is Agbero-cracy form of governance. As regards Ibrahim Traore, the young military leader of Burkina Faso, everyone is watching. We're all seeing how the Western nations are trying everything possible to eliminate the young man who is putting his best to make life meaningful for his people. You can imagine the president of France, President Macron, saying that Africans are not matured enough to rule themselves. And this young man saying this thing, I suppose he is still in his 40s. We have so many brilliant Africans who are in their 50s, 60s, that can produce quality leadership for Africa. And this young man who is in his 40s, feels so right to say that Africans are not ripe enough to rule themselves because of his interest in the natural resources in Africa. And he's trying various ways to make sure we get these guys eliminated. I think every African should rise and stand with Ibrahim Traore. If he is attacked by foreign government or terrorists, anyhow they comes against him, I'm of the opinion that any nation that is identified to launch any missile attack on the guy or to assassinate him, the entire African countries should retaliate by all forms. And if it is done, I tell you, these Western imperialists, they will begin to allow Africans to have breathing space. That's my take as regard what is going on. The Western countries are planning against Traore.